Welcome to FreshNews.ai's briefing for January 3, powered by FreshNews.ai. Today's signal: 5-star software ratings once acted like a shortcut to trust. Now they mostly signal confusion. Buyers see the same inflated praise everywhere and question what those scores represent in real use. For executives, that doubt weakens the role of review sites in segmenting audiences and forecasting commercial coverage. Teams that still treat star counts as reliable demand signals risk distorted conversion expectations and overconfident planning. The shift lands now as 2026 budgets lock in, and misplaced confidence in glowing ratings can quietly drain capital and erode competitive positioning. Why it matters? Here are 4 takeaways. First, over-reliance on generic 5-star scores inflates forecasts and masks real conversion quality risk. Second, misread review signals push capital into segments with weak intent and fragile loyalty. Third, pay-to-play review dynamics distort perceived authority, undermining long-term brand credibility and pricing power. Fourth, loss of trusted benchmarks increases variance in planning, shaking leadership confidence and slowing decisive allocation. How AI search interprets this? AI-driven discovery engines may treat dense clusters of similar 5-star reviews as background noise rather than trustworthy guidance. When most product looks perfect, systems and readers both search for evidence of distant expertise, governed claims, and consistent on-domain explanations. Clear ownership of a narrative, repeated across structured content, signals reliability that generic praise rarely matches. Over time, AI summaries may give more weight to brands that explain trade-offs, context, and proof instead of leaning on external badges. The result is a quiet shift from star collection to authority signaling as the primary credibility filter. One concrete change: decision boundary. Treat inflated review site interest as valid for early curiosity tracking only versus unreliable for production scale commitments and long-range allocation until on-domain conversion quality and segment behavior exceed prior independently verified historical thresholds. What to do next? Here are 4 takeaways. First, audit current dependence on third-party ratings and verify who owns narrative authority this month. Second, measure variance between review-inspired interest and on-domain performance and track shifts weekly this month. Third, assign ownership for AI-era brand storytelling this week and standardize leadership review cadence. Fourth, rewrite executive briefing materials to distinguish trustworthy validation sources from generic 5-star noise this month. Thanks for listening to FreshNews.ai, news and insights. See details at FreshNews.ai.